Channel 5.
Now on Channel 5, time for a quick roundup of all your latest headlines this Monday lunchtime. In 5 News.
Hello, this is 5 News. I'm Philippa Hall. A British racing driver has died following a 15-car crash in America. Dan Weldon was taking part in the Las Vegas Indy 300 when his car flew into the air and hit a concrete wall. Becky Johnson reports.
Spot, and at this speed, it just starts.
With alarming speed, the cars collide. One after another, they crash. At this point, on the bottom right, you can see Dan Weldon's car being forced up into the air. Moments later, it hits a fence. The race was red flagged. Drivers were in tears as they realised what had happened. Weldon was airlifted to hospital, his wife and 2 young sons by his side. Colleagues were left to wait anxiously for news.
It was debris everywhere across the whole track. You could smell the smoke. You could see the billowing smoke on the back straight from a car. There was a chunk of fire that we were driving around out there, and then you just see cars scattered, and it was, I hope everyone's okay.
Eventually, though, the news they were dreading.
IndyCar is very sad to announce that Dan Weldon has passed away from unsurvivable injury. Our thoughts and prayers are with his family today.
I lost one of my best friends, one of my greatest teammates, and I don't know what to say.
We're all going to miss him. A little bit of everybody in IndyCar racing died today.
The race in Las Vegas was the last in the season. In practice, drivers had raised concerns about such a large number of cars driving on the relatively small circuit.
I said before we tested here, having driven the stock car here, this is not a suitable track, and we've seen it today. It's just you can't get away from anybody. There's no way to differentiate yourself, either with car or driver. You're just stuck there, and people get frustrated and go 4 wide, and you saw what happened.
Dan Weldon was the reigning Indianapolis 500 champion. These the triumphant scenes from May, the 33-year-old from Milton Keynes celebrating with his wife Susie. On Saturday, the day before he died, Weldon spoke of his excitement about the future.
It's truly been a great year. Obviously, the Indianapolis 500 is what every IndyCar driver wants to win, and I was able to win that event, which is fantastic. But like you say, this year has kind of really broadened the scope of my career. So, I'm very proud of that. I definitely want to be back in a race car full-time in 2012.
But it all ended here. The race was abandoned. Instead, a 5-lap salute on one of the sport's darkest days. Becky Johnson, 5 News.
Police say at least 16 patients may have been poisoned by contaminated saline at a hospital in Stockport. Officers can now confirm the exact number after toxicology and medical tests. 3 people died after their saline was tampered with at Stepping Hill Hospital in July. Campaigners are warning sick babies are at risk because of NHS cuts. Baby charity Bliss says cuts in a third of England's neonatal units are significantly affecting care. It also says more than half of units don't meet the government's minimum standards. David Cameron's made a pledge to help bring down energy prices. He's meeting representatives from the big 6 energy firms, consumer groups and the regulator Ofgem today. The Prime Minister's admitted the government needs to work harder and faster to reduce prices. That's it from me. Charles got the weather next. Emma's here at 5. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Brighten up your day with Arm & Hammer toothpaste, sponsors of Channel 5 Weather.
Well, we're back to autumn with a bang. It will be a cooler week this week. You'll notice that already today. And today, well, a very wet afternoon for Northern Ireland and southern Scotland. Heavy and widespread downpours and up to 50 millimetres of rain possible in places. With all the leaves falling off the trees at the moment, clogging up the drains, this, of course, could lead to some localised flooding. England and Wales will see some sunshine, but it will turn cloudy this afternoon with showers moving in from the west. And it will be very windy for northwest Wales, Cumbria and Lancashire, gusts of up to 70 miles an hour. hour. So if we fast forward to tomorrow, well, a drier and brighter day for most, but it will still be feeling rather chilly with a stiff breeze and snow over the Scottish mountains.
Brighten up your day with Arm & Hammer toothpaste, sponsors of Channel 5 Weather.
I've been mega cruising, busting, grooving and dropping beats. I went to county fairs, avoided theme park scares and experienced alpine retreats. I lost myself and found myself and got in touch with my feminine side. I had primal screams, watery scenes and a high-speed husky ride.
I'd thoroughly recommend it.
So let's break from reality. And in actuality, let me take you all away as I explore what we all adore, and that's the Great British Holiday. Paul Merton's Adventures starts 9 o'clock Wednesday on Channel 5.
Now on Channel 5, here's a recipe from the Real Food Family Cook-Off.
Real Food Family Cook-Off, brought to you by Tesco.
Real Food Family Cook-Off is on the hunt for the best family of cooks in the country. Real people who love creating amazing home-cooked dishes.
We've challenged our contestants to come up with recipes from 8 mood food categories that reflect the way that we cook and eat each day. So here's one of the family favourites they created.
This is how you make the Cheats lemon curd syllabub. This is one of those really rich, decadent ones that I also do for dinner parties. It's so simple, you could have it any night of the week. And most people have the stuff in their store cupboard, so it's easy to make. The thing is, I am a really busy woman and I need my food to be easy to do, but still tasty.
What are you cooking for us first?
Oh, sorry, I should have said, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
It's a Cheats lemon curd syllabub with coconut wafers. It's not a proper syllabub. There's no way I'd get that done in time.
So what's proper syllabub?
Well, it's actually about mixing in, stewing the fruit, cooling the fruit down, mixing that into cream and things like this. This is very much like a citrus-eaten mess almost. You just whip up some cream, add some crushed meringue, layer that into a nice little shot glass or a decorative glass with layers of lemon curd and the cream and meringue. Right.
A lovely smell of lemons. You've got your meringues.
Decorate it with a little bit of lemon zest on the top. Chill that until you're ready to serve. It's the depth of the flavour of the lemon with the cream and the meringue. You get that little crunch of the meringue. But with the wafers, they bring a whole new dimension to it because you get just a very gentle bit of coconut, but they're crispy and they crack when you break them. To make the coconut wafers, cream up some butter and sugar together, add in the flour, lemon juice, golden syrup, and of course the coconut, and then stick it on a baking tray, whack it in the oven, and before you know it, they're ready. Serve with the lemon syllabub, and that is how you make the Cheats lemon curd syllabub with coconut wafers.
And what do our tasting panel think?
Lovely, light, lemony, not over lemony. I could easily manage it. It'd be really naughty if I came back for more, but I would come back for more.
And you can find out which family are the best home cooks in Britain and get inspired by some great recipes on Real Food Family Cook-Off.
Real Food Family Cook-Off, brought to you by Tesco.